Hey everyone, how you doing? Stan Shkilny, and welcome to my channel. This is vlog 1. The title of this vlog is A Bodybuilding Story. So this book right here, anybody who's ever been involved in any kind of fitness, any kind of bodybuilding will know what this book is. First time I ever got my hands on this book and this copy, I was 13 years old, 36 now, so you're looking at 23 years ago. This is the book that changed my life. I was a skinny, scrawny immigrant kid who was always being picked on, who was always made fun of, and at 13 years old, a couple of weights that my dad got me in this book literally changed my life. Up until that time in my life, I loved boxing, I loved basketball. Me and my dad would watch the Bulls play all the time, or Mike Tyson fights that were constantly going on. And I was a big fan of it, and I always thought like, oh man, when I grow up, I want to be a pro basketball player. I want to play for the Chicago Bulls. Well, I'm 5'6", 5'7", and I'm not gifted as a basketball player, but the first time I ever touched a pair of weights and saw this book, my life kind of changed. And I was like, you know what? I want to be just like Arnold, because he was either watching Arnold movies or Rocky or any Sylvester Stallone films. Anything is possible if you're the underdog. So this is where this book came into play to change my life. Now, the bodybuilding dream, it died. It died a long time ago because, well, you kind of go through stages in life. You go to high school, finish high school, you go to college, finish college, you have to get a job, you got bills, responsibilities, things like that. So at 35 years old, I was sitting there and kind of just, COVID happened and life was going on. I quit a 6-figure job to start my own business, and then boom, 5 months later, COVID happens, the business starts losing money like crazy. There is no win-win. I mean, everything stops. Moved in with my fiance, now my wife, and we're just kind of trying to figure out life. We're trying to figure out life, and along that time frame, there's only one thing that pops into my mind, and that's something my dad said. And one thing my dad always told me, that no matter what happens in life, he always said, just achieve your dreams or achieve your goals. Or if you have a goal and you want to be something, then accomplish it and do it. Don't wait around for life to just go by and just not do something that you're going to be passionate about. So I figured, why not? Why not do this whole bodybuilding thing? So what is all this leading up to? It's leading up to one thing. COVID's going on, everything's locked down, everything is shut down, everybody's just kind of trying to figure out what to do in their lives. And a buddy of mine said, hey, there's a show in August of 2020, right? It's called the Thai Pope Classic. Okay, perfect. It was, I think we were starting around May to start getting prepped for it, and it was in August, so I figured that's plenty of time I can get in shape. Well, COVID's going on, the gyms are still closed, you can barely get any workouts in anywhere. Everything's on a shutdown, lockdown, period. Point, I had a great bodybuilding coach. His name is Tyler. I'm gonna link his Instagram in the profile because without him, I don't think I could have accomplished what we did.
Hello, I'm here too.
We had 5 weeks away from the show. I reached out to him and I said, hey, I think I'm seriously going to do the show now. But I was still fat, and I still was carrying a lot of fat around my abs because of eating and indulging in drinking beers during COVID lockdowns. And we kind of looked at it and said, all right, well, I don't have anywhere to work out. What do I do? Solution was Florida. Tyler lives in Florida. My friend I was competing lives in Florida. Fly to Florida for 5 weeks, train, compete, live pretty much in a camp to prepare for the Thai Pope Classic, because that was the only way to do it. And at that time, business was slow, so I wasn't gonna miss out on much, although as a business owner, I should have been focused on pushing that business, but my brain was kind of stuck. It was stuck in this fog of trying to figure out, marketing and branding and which way do I go in this business? Should I just close this business and go work for someone else? Now, accomplishing 4th and 5th place to me gave me some kind of push that I didn't have before, because COVID and quitting my job and kind of depending on my wife to support us was just a big kick in the nuts. So taking 4th place in novice and men's physique and taking 5th place in open physique class B kind of gave me this boost. It kind of gave me this confidence back that I was losing, that I can accomplish anything in my life as long as I work my ass off to do it, and as long as I put all my effort into it, no matter how short the time frame was. What I'm trying to tell you in this video is, if, follow the advice. You don't have to follow the advice my dad gives, but follow this one advice. If you have goals, if you've had dreams as a kid, no matter how stupid or crazy they were, now there's still a lot that I had dreams of that I'm going to accomplish, that I'm going to do as part of my life resume. But if you have those goals and you have those dreams, work on accomplishing them, or work on accomplishing something every year. No matter how crazy it seems, it is possible as long as you put your mind to it and as long as you work hard enough. And that's what I've learned during this bodybuilding process, and that's why this vlog is called a bodybuilding story, because that bodybuilding story, that bodybuilding dream I carried as a kid helped reshape my life now at a point where I was ready to give up on my business. I was ready to go back to working for someone else, give up my schedule, give up the happiness that I thought was gonna come with owning my own business. And that accomplishing that small dream, that small little goal to just stand on stage and compete. Now, we didn't anticipate winning. I didn't anticipate to walk away with this. This was just a bonus. This was just something that hyped me up beyond belief. So if you go out there and you just accomplish small goals, small little dreams you had, no matter how stupid or crazy they were, you will see they will slowly progress you to be more successful at your bigger goals and your bigger dreams.